out. I'm trying to do something real quick. So basically, we're gonna like be like showing, well, over here, showing you guys how, like, bro, stop it, bro. I'm doing something. Matthew, stop. So we're basically gonna be like saying, like, I'm basically gonna show my tips and strats of 1v1s. I'm 2-on-1. Obviously, I got clapped in my last one, but we're not gonna talk about that. I was type rusty. But yo, stop, Matthew, stop, bro. I'm doing something real quick. So basically, my first tip is basically, the first one is kind of obvious. A lot of people do it. Is 90s. So basically 90s. 90s is basically where you build up. 90s is when you build up. You put a floor, and you do that. That's the quickest way to do 90s. The way some people do is they put a floor and then they put like, they do that, they put a floor like right here. I don't do that. I do the quicker way, like, cause the floor doesn't really work for me. As you can see, I always get caught in there. But that's how you do the floor 90s. Basically like that. Another way you could do 90s the way I do it is no floor, which is way quicker. People say that they shoot you down, but I don't really have a problem with the shooting down because nobody really does it to me. But look, you do like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then like that. Let me go slower. Put a floor, a wall, and then you go across, and then jump, and then you put a stair. Quickly, it's like this. I messed up. So that's basically the first tip that I would give you guys. 90s is like most important. Another thing which I gotten a little better at is something that Face Way does. Basically go build up and like do that, but like I haven't really like mastered it. I would like, if you know how to do it, I suggest you do it because it's like gives you a straight high ground. But I haven't really mastered it yet, so if you mastered it, I would say do that. Yeah, but like I'm having a hard time doing it, so I did it a couple of times really good, but like, yeah. So basically you could just like build up and get high ground. And yeah, basically do that. So yeah. So the next strat that I would say is like wall editing that I always do. Like if somebody's in a box and like you're like, you either put a trap like that, or like you can edit your wall like that, and like put it, like for example, I'm gonna use TDP Mentex for an example. Like, look, bro, chill out, bro. Like, can you stop? Like, I'm actually trying to do something here. Like, stop it. My fault. Like, I'm trying to like show you guys some of my strategies. But he's like not like cooperating, but it's okay. Alright, but actually like chill out though. Look, basically look, for example, let's see if he's right there. Look, get it? Look, that throws him off. That right there throws him off. Look, so what I do, I do that, then I go back and then pop them. That's basically that's what I do. There's a lot of things you can do, or like instead of doing that, another way you could bait them is a door. That's a really good way to bait them, and then you just go like that to the window. That's a good way, but for when you're doing like this, I see a lot of people doing like this, but I don't like that way. I like going like this, so you can like run over it, and it's pretty much more even. So yeah, that's pretty much a good way that you could do that. I've seen some people like, like if you do it like this, I've seen some people cheat and like go like that and like you get automatic high ground basically, but I don't really do that. Now, more of the fancier ways that you could do 1v1s, like if they're like bots, like you could like emote of course, but another like a way, like if you're on like low ground, like just go back to 90s a little bit, like you could go like that and then do that. Hold on, lag a little bit. Yeah, basically I'm kind of messing up a little bit, but it's you guys get the concept though. Basically like that. If you're like really on low ground, another thing you could do when you're on low ground is go like this, and like keep like building up like that. And it's really helpful for on low ground. When you're on low ground and like fights that like people like faster builder than you, like they get high ground, just like try to practice doing this. As you can see, look how fast I'm doing it. And if you like, and if you're like player like start getting like tired and of jumping, you can always put a floor. So yeah, like if you're on low ground, which if you're a good builder, you probably won't be. That's probably a good way to do. You could do it, and look, one way, like another way if you're doing 90s, look, if you're like going like that and you feel like you're not gonna make it, like if you're like, if for example, if you go like that, like let's say you go like that, another thing that you could do that I do when I feel like I'm not gonna make the 90, look, when I go like that and then I go like that. That might be a little difficult for you guys, but basically that's basically all you do. Another thing that I've seen people do that I agree with is like something that Faceway did, where you basically went like that, but I'm not really a pro at that. Another thing that you could do to protect yourself during 1v1s is basically you go like this. People go like that, but I do both. Hold on, that was a bad example. I do like to do both. Alright, so basically like that. Another thing that I've really been getting good at doing is like this. And you go like that, and then you go like that. And you go like that, and then go like that. Hold on, let me give you guys an example. Oh, hold on, let me try to see if I can do the thing. Nah. Alright, so what I was doing is like this. And then you go like that. I suggest like playing a lot of like with good players to get you better, but like if you don't have like players that like will get you better, like you could like always play random duos. Random duos helps a lot. Like when you get a good player in your game, like you could add him and like have him teach you how to play. If you check out my Instagram, SavageMK1917, you can see that I hit a couple trick shots. So yeah, 90s is always my go-to option. Yeah. Let me see if I can think of anything else that I do. Oh yeah, ramp floor wall. Double ramp floor wall is pretty good too. I've seen a lot of people go like this, and I edit both of them, but like I had like a hard time doing it, so I don't really do it like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of difficult a little bit for me, because I have like smaller hands. And then like you go like that, and I edit that. Well, I did it wrong, but it's go like that. But yeah, look at all this destruction. See if I can hit a snipe real quick. It wasn't gonna hit, but it's all good. So basically, like, these are my tips and strats. As you can see, so yeah. These are my tips and strategies for like 1v1s and stuff. I suggest like practicing these, like it'll help you win a lot of 1v1s. And like let's say like you're on low ground. Hold on. Let me come down here real quick and back a bunny hop it. Alright, so like let's say you're on low ground. Let me give you an example.
Yo, I'm getting off.
Why?
I'm tired.
Alright.
I'm gonna come out there though.
So let's give that as an example. Let's go right here. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Look, somebody could be like that, but I do, and they're on top of me. But actually, what I do basically is like, instead of like, hold on. So look, I did like that, and then I put one trap and then shoot them. 2 traps, they'll call you a trap spammer, and we don't really like that, so we just do like that. I think that's it. I know how to do 90s. I know how to do 90s without jumping to the Nikkei 30 90s, but it's kind of. I think these are my tips and strats to 1v1s. I mean, I beat a lot of people with them, so yeah, I think that's it. If I find, oh yeah, this is a good thing too. Always practice your editing. Editing is like so good in the game. If you're new to the game, I suggest, if you have like a friend that's new to the game, tell him to like watch this and he'll probably get better. Like I said, like look, if you don't think you're gonna do the 90, if you don't think your 90 is gonna go good, like if you don't think you're gonna make it and like it goes like that, as I said, let me go over everything again. If you don't think it's gonna be good, go like that. If you don't think you're gonna make it, go like that. What else? 90s are really important, as I said. Some people do it with floors. Hold on, what the hell? Some people do it with floors like this. I don't do it with floors. I just don't see the point of doing it with floor. So yeah, some people do it with floor, but I get stuck. I do it with no floor. Eventually, like, if I, like, feel like I'm not gonna, sometimes when I feel like I'm not gonna make both, I just put a floor down right there so I don't fall all the way down. So yeah, these are my tips and strats. Let me see if I can end this with doing it correctly. Hey, not perfect, but it's not the best. So this has been TGPJ. This has been TGPJ, and I'm out. Peace.